Fox 5 I-Team investigation.
The I-Team brought you this disturbing video. It shows housekeepers at local hotels who aren't properly washing guest room glasses.
Well, the I-Team's Dana Fowler is back with more on a story that's not only being talked about in Georgia, but all across the country. Dana joins us with new developments. Dana?
And we do have some new stuff for you tonight. We go along as a health inspector, checks in on 2 local hotels to see how they're cleaning their guest room glasses. Now, one of these hotels was featured in our hidden camera investigation. Some of you, though, are taking matters into your own hands. One hotel manager tells me since our story, guests have been running their own in-room tests. What surprised most people about how local hotels clean, or maybe don't clean, their guest room glasses, well, it was not new for Kevin Trotman. Before he saw our hidden camera investigation, he had his own suspicions about how hotel room glasses were washed.
It dawned on me whenever I smelled coffee smell in a coffee cup that I was about to use that it might be dirty.
A hotel whistleblower tipped off the I-Team to dirty glasses, so we set up hidden cameras in local hotel rooms. At the downtown Ritz-Carlton, they just gave our dirty glass a swish, which is not any different than what they did at the Holiday Inn downtown. Here, the glasses are sprayed with a blue liquid. Then the worker at the Embassy Suites dries it off. The housekeeper at the Renaissance Concourse rinsed out our glasses, but then dried them off with our dirty bath towel. But what we saw at the Sheraton Galleria Suites was truly disgusting. The housekeeper walks into our bathroom wearing a big cleaning glove. You can hear water slosh. Then a flush. Then back out to use that same glove to wash out our guest room glasses. But there's more. The sniff test. She uses our soiled washcloth to dry them off.
Very, very dangerous.
Roy Costa is a disease control expert who looked at what our hidden cameras captured going on at local hotels.
It's more than just an aesthetic problem of people wiping glassware with dirty towels. I mean, this is the way disease is transmitted.
County health authorities say what they saw were clear health code violations, the kind of things that can make you sick. What was so surprising about it?
That it was happening in all the different hotels. It seems to be a problem in the industry.
Kevin Trotman noticed this because he traveled for work staying in a lot of hotels. So this IT guy decided it was time to play the role of a scientist by running some hotel room experiments. So this is what he did. He would take his dirty hotel room coffee mugs and he'd mark the bottom with the date, and then he would leave it on the countertop. He says he'd leave for the day and come back and the mug would still be there. It looked clean, but he says he was willing to bet it wasn't.
And I would collect all the dates that I'd written on the bottom of the cup, and then I would confront the hotel manager on my exit.
This is a picture taken from one of his hotel experiments. It's the same kind of test he says he ran at a hotel that we checked out, the Sheraton Galleria Suites in Cobb County. Kevin Trotman says he told management that he thought his mugs were still dirty.
He assured me it wouldn't happen again. It did. So I started going to another hotel down the road, and they do it too.
It was at the neighboring Embassy Suites Galleria. He says he also complained that guest room glasses were not properly cleaned with high temperatures, the kind you can get in a dishwasher or even by chemically sanitizing them.
This is the coffee cup they gave me at the Embassy Suites to not complain anymore. They said, bring this with you next time you come to the hotel.
Embassy Suites Galleria management says it can't comment on what Kevin Trotman found because the hotel was under different ownership and management when he stayed there. Giles Roberts of the State Environmental Health Department said our hidden camera investigation was a hot topic at the state's annual meeting.
It was a clear violation of the code.
Local departments were told to make sure hotel operators get it right because washing like this can spread bacteria like E. coli or salmonella.
It has been made a high priority for them as they go in and do their inspections to look for things, to ask questions, and educate management as to what the correct cleaning and sanitation procedures are.
Was this a big question that you would ask before?
We wouldn't have thought this would happen before.
You would think these type of hotels would have something in place and we wouldn't have noticed something like this happening.
But now inspectors are looking. The I-team went along as a Fulton County health inspector checked out the brand new downtown hotel, the Ellis.
Housekeeping.
Housekeepers at the Ellis were busy cleaning up.
Here's the glassware. What is your policy on cleaning your glassware?
They actually go through the kitchen. They get run through high temperature through our dishwasher.
The inspector wanted proof, so he asked the head of housekeeping to show him just how they do it. So she gathered up the glasses, takes them to the kitchen.
Okay, let's follow her.
And in no time, they're clean and ready to go back into the rooms.
I'm Mike Squibb with the Fulton County Health Department. And I was wondering if I could speak with the manager, please.
Next stop, the Ritz-Carlton downtown, the same place where we watched our housekeeper wash our glasses this way. But this trip is cut short. Ritz management asks us to leave. Inside, though, the Fulton County Health Inspector says he reminded the luxury hotel of the proper way to clean guest room glasses. After our stories, a lot of Fox 5 bloggers wrote to us that they're now going to take cups with them when they travel. But the Fulton County Health Inspector says you shouldn't have to bring your own supplies.
You don't have to feel like you're camping. You have to take all your stuff with you because it's not properly cleaned.
Now, all of the hotel chains in our story say that they are taking our investigation very seriously. At Sheridan, management says they were mortified, or horrified rather, at what we caught on hidden camera. They tell us they are so serious about this not happening again that they shipped us their new in-room coffee maker to show you. It's a single-use coffee maker, and they're switching to these plastic cups as well that you can toss out when you're done with them. Now, the Holiday Inn has also switched to this one-time use cup as well and says their employees have been reminded of the proper way to clean a room. Now, at Embassy Suites, management called our investigation a wake-up call for everybody. Now, the Renaissance Concourse and Ritz-Carlton are both owned by Marriott. Management there says they have redoubled their training efforts. All right, well, as you indicated, the inspector clearly says that this was an industry-wide problem, and we saw that in the different hotel chains that you featured. What about the housekeepers, though? I mean, do they bear any responsibility?
Well, we've gotten a lot of questions about the housekeepers, and the one thing that a lot of people wanted to know is, did they get fired? Our understanding is, from everyone in management, no one has been fired. They've simply been retrained.
I think we can all agree that if you're paying to stay at a place, you shouldn't have to bring your own glass or mug, right? I mean...
Right, and I've had a lot of people say that too. I'll take my own, but why would you do that? You're paying for it.
Exactly. Dana, thanks very much. Eye-opening.